Welcome back. I'm Coach Tina, and today we're talking about the most underrated yet essential tip about kettlebell swings. Let's get started. What I've noticed in my Straight Up Strong online strength classes and also in person is that when a student is learning the swing, we're so often focused on the swing, the power, the strength, basically the exercise, which makes total sense. But it's the setup and how you start that sets the tone for everything. And these are the two common things that happen when people are learning. First, actually, let me show you what a swing will look like, and then we'll go over the two most common errors. I'm going to set it up properly with the right tension, giving myself the right power. So that's the right setup. And what commonly happens, because when learning, we're so focused on that swing, we forget the little setup. Common error number one is the bell is set up too close. The student will be extremely close or even over the bell. But as you can see from my previous demonstration, if it's here, I'm going to have a hard time bringing it back behind me because I don't have the power and momentum to get it there. So when it's too close, this is what usually happens. It's hard to get that whole power started. I eventually can, but you want to start things off intentionally with deliberate, powerful movement. The second common error is that the bell is too far. And I'll show you what happens if your bell is too far. So if the bell's too far, in order to get it between my legs to hike it, I have to drag it and then, and you lose balance, as I just did. So it's almost like a Goldilocks. Gotta catch my breath for a second. You don't want it too close, and you don't want it too far. And here is how to properly set up. Several little steps. First, I'm addressing the bell. Hello, bell. I respect you. You respect me. It's about a couple feet away. It's an estimate because it really depends on how long your arms are. I'm going to bend at my hips to push my butt back. Hands on the top of the bell. I tilt the bell towards me as it allows for an easy hike. Besides tilting the bell, I'm going to sit back into my butt. I feel tension here on my hamstrings, and as I sit back into the butt, the bell is anchored into the ground, so it's almost as if the bell and my butt are playing a tug of war. I want to have tension where my arms are not just straight, they're pulling as the bell pulls up against me. And from here, I can hike it. And I want to hike it as I'm throwing it through my legs, because it'll force me to power the bell straight forward. And that gives me the momentum, the speed, and the power. I'll show you. We'll go slowly. So I got the tilt. I have the butt sitting back. My weight is into my heels. There's tension in the bell pulling me that way while my butt is pulling that way. And gently park. So the setup in a swing is everything. It is the most underrated yet important part of learning, mastering the kettlebell swing. We'll do a whole nother post on the swing itself, but I wanted you to know that part because that sets the tone. And I will see you next time. Remember, if you liked this post, and don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already. We'll talk more about kettlebell soon.